Welcome back to the Killer Media Podcast.
I
am
am
Steve.
Steve.
Yes,
Yeah,
I watched Minecraft.
I did not.
He did not. Loser.
I was on a little camping trip.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm Tim. That thing is Nick. Welcome back to the Killer Media Podcast. We got some more news, a lot of good news, a lot of movie news. Then we're going to jump into the horror den. Thinking about it now, I forgot the sign.
Oh shit!
And then we're going to jump into the review for Death of a Unicorn. I'll be right back. You
It's been a
entertain
while
them.
since we watched Death of a
Here,
Unicorn.
do you mind if you watch my co-host real fast?
Watch?
Have you seen
Watch
those?
me.
Have you seen those TikToks?
Oh yeah, I think I have.
They just like leave something in the frame.
Oh, how do I work this thing?
Yeah. Do you mind if I just leave my co-host here for a second? I go.
No, it was like leave your boyfriend.
Yeah.
They're like here's my boyfriend. And one of them, I saw one of them. They were just like eating food and just like.
That was not professional, but I'm back. Maybe it gets cut. Maybe it doesn't. You're saying to yourself now, oh, it didn't get cut, because I'm not going to cut it. So
Cut it out.
we'll jump into some news. Let's start with some of the movies that I've seen this week. I had a busy weekend.
So did I.
He was camping.
Just not. So it was a little vacation.
He was camping. I was working. So
I made it work.
So I saw a little movie drop a little bit earlier. It's not even out yet, technically.
I saw it again. I can watch. Oh, I didn't watch any of these.
Yeah, I saw an early release of Drop. I saw Hell of a Summer. I saw Screamboat and Minecraft. Yeah,
Not a horror movie.
not a horror movie, but
we're doing it anyways.
Great movie in the worst possible way. So to start off with Hell of a Summer, it was pretty good. It was all right. It was kind of not what I expected because the trailers kind of lied to you.
If I despise anything about movies,
Fake
it's
trailers.
trailers that just don't represent the movie that you go to watch.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil any of these movies because he hasn't seen them. But so yeah, basically it was just like 90% comedy and like a normal camping movie, and like 10% slasher. Like it felt like the slasher bits were an afterthought. There was too long like segments without any slasher, just goofing around at camp, and it's like, what am I watching here?
Was it like Cheech and Chong type at all? Like, not that kind of vibes.
Cheech and No, I've never seen that.
Cheech and Chong.
I know who they are.
They just get high and stuff.
Yeah, no, not really. It felt like
Like what kind of comedy? Because
what could I?
Camping movies, I feel like stoner comedy is
Yeah.
type of. What
No, it wasn't really stoner. There's a lot of camping movies out there. Have you seen? It's not really a comedy. Fear. You've seen the Fear Street movies, right?
Yeah.
Remember the camping one?
Yeah.
And they're having like a fun time.
Yeah.
But and they're kind of goofing. It's kind of like that, but more comedy.
Okay, wait. I'm trying to think of Wet Hot American Summer. I don't know if you've seen that.
Never saw it.
It's just like I think they're camp counselors. But it's like, it's a raunchy movie.
Friday the 13th, but make it funny.
Okay. And not campy. It's not campy at all, is it?
It's a bit campy, but no, it's more comedy than camp.
Campy camp.
Camp.
Summer camp.
So it's fine. Are we gonna do a full review of it? Probably not. But I'd give it maybe like a 6.5.
I mean, this is one of my anticipated movies.
It was because the trailer looked good.
It did. And
then you watch it and you're like, all right, good, but
not what I asked for.
All the kills are off screen. Lame.
Yeah, that's
lame.
That's something that's gonna bug me.
Yeah, because they had a low budget, so there was one kill that was on screen. But yeah, it isn't all right. It's worth a watch, but keep your expectations low. Forgot the trivia. Forget it. We're not doing it. Yeah, Screamboat, actually hilarious movie. This movie is actually good. This was on my least anticipated, and if I could go back in time, I'd put it on my most anticipated. It was that good. The whole movie is the parody. See, the difference between this and Winnie the Pooh is they didn't take it as a serious movie. They went full parody, and they committed to that role.
That's the way to go.
Yeah. So the whole movie was a joke. Like it was supposed to be like a bad movie, and it's funny because Steamboat Willie, Mickey Mouse, is actually like 2 feet tall. Like he's actually tiny. He's not just this big guy in a costume. Like he's actually a mouse killing
That's actually
people,
funny.
and it's hilarious. He makes these like like mouse noises, and there's a bunch of one-liners that are references to other Disney movies, and it's hilarious. It's not a big spoiler, but they're on a steamboat, right?
Yeah.
And they're thinking about just like jumping ship and swimming away. And the woman's like, "The water is so cold, you'll literally be frozen. Just let it go." Yeah, a bunch of these one-liners. Like one of the girls' name is Cinderella. She's dressed like her. So there's a whole bunch of these hidden references, and it's great. They're just like joking about Disney the whole time.
Hopefully Disney doesn't. So I know like the copyright stuff is gone, but like somehow I feel like Disney is a little.
They would have attacked it already. They
Okay.
wouldn't have let it release.
True.
So I think it's safe.
Good.
And it's David Howard Thornton. You know, he's good in these roles.
Yeah, and those of you who don't know, that is Art the Clown.
Yes, the clown guy. Art.
The clown guy.
And the Grinch.
Yeah.
And the Grinch.
I gotta watch both.
Yeah.
I gotta watch them.
Yeah. So this was good. Definitely recommend it if you're into that kind of parody stuff. It's exactly what you're thinking, and it's fantastic. And then Drop, I saw. Was it yesterday? I saw it. Yeah, yesterday, 2 days ago. Sorry, Monday. It was actually really good. This was. I don't know if I listed it, but it was on my like least anticipated because
Yeah,
the
mine
trailer.
too.
It didn't really look that intriguing. It looked pretty boring and basic and like the same thing. But no, they did a really good job.
And it's Blumhouse.
And it's Blumhouse.
Lately, they
Every-
really just it's kind of hit or miss.
Every once in a while, they have a good egg. They have a good one. Every like 1 in 10, they got a winner. And this one, it was a winner. It was fun. The cinematography was awesome. You know, in the trailer where they show like the text on screen as like she's reading the phone,
Yeah.
like that's actually in the movie. That wasn't for trailer purposes. So they had a lot of fun playing with that in different ways. So it was cool to see that. It was dynamic. There were some cool camera flips and stuff.
It wasn't cheap at all. Like
No,
that
I thought it worked.
Okay.
It was very good. They did a lot of stuff with she's trying to like look around to see who it was, and like when she focuses on somebody, like everything gets dark, but that person gets like lit up. Like it was really unique.
Okay.
And I really liked how they did that.
That makes me intrigued and
Yeah.
want to actually watch it.
It was pretty good. Some of the music was a bit off, and I didn't feel like it worked. Like the soundtrack, not like songs. It seemed too dramatic at points. But yeah, the two leads, the guy and the girl, I forgot their names. But they were really good. You know, very convincing.
Okay.
You have to suspend some disbelief. It is a movie, and at one part a lot, but like forget about that. It's very fun. It's an entertaining movie. So definitely a watch. Support it. It's good. Good job, Blumhouse.
I'm looking forward to that one.
You win, Blumhouse. You
You
win.
win. You win this time.
Woo! And then I saw Minecraft. I told you I'd give you a review on this movie, and I will. This movie is so peak. It's actually horrible, but in the most beautiful way possible.
Full of memes, as I'm told.
The whole movie is just memes. The whole movie is literally Jack Black naming Minecraft items. This is an ender pearl. That is a crafting table.
He just points. He just
The
points
nether.
stuff out.
Yeah, he does.
Why did everybody?
Diamonds.
Before the movie came out, everybody was joking that the whole movie was just going to be him pointing.
It is.
At things.
It literally is. Chicken jockey. You got yourself a slick blade. Like he's just naming things, and it's great.
Now let us know, you guys. I don't know if you guys are even interested in the movie, but just let us know who, instead of Jack Black, who would you have casted as Steve?
Yeah, a very odd choice. They didn't cast Jack Black to play Steve. They casted him to play Jack Black. The movie felt like a fever dream. It was just very odd, very out there, but it was fun. I had a fun time. Like it's not good, but it's fun, and you laugh. So, yeah, go watch it. It's gonna be probably the movie of the year to make the most money.
It's gonna beat Endgame.
It already beat the Mario movie in its first weekend. Will it beat its overall gross? I don't know, but it's already on track to make $1 billion.
That's funny that Super Mario Brothers had Jack Black as Bowser.
Yeah, he's cooking. He's cooking. He breaks out into a few song numbers in the movie.
Of course he does.
He sings. They're pretty catchy, not gonna lie.
Okay. I
But yeah,
can't wait to hear those.
they're good. You gotta watch it. Although the theater was full of 5-year-olds, so and they're yelling and screaming. There are some horror stories out there. Luckily, my theater was
Oh yeah,
all right.
I heard that there were some theaters that were
They're calling the cops.
there
People
was
are
some
getting
crazy
kicked
shit.
out. They're getting banned. They're chucking popcorn and soda at people
And then
at
the
the screen.
aftermath of the cleaners, the associates having to clean
Yeah.
up a bunch of popcorn. Like,
Yeah,
clean
like
your shit up.
calm down. Don't be a degenerate fuck. Just watch the movie and chill.
Movie theater etiquette.
Yeah, just chill. It's not that deep. He says chick, and they lose it when he says chicken jockey. That's the best line in the whole movie, and that's when they lose it.
Oh, it was funny when we went to see Death of a Unicorn. There was a guy in the. He didn't make any more noise after
Yeah.
that, but something happened, and he goes, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
like he was like, "Whoa!"
I think it was when they hit the unicorn or something, or when he killed it. He's like, "No way, they just did that."
Yeah,
Like he was definitely like high or something.
it was funny.
It was
We
kind
were
of
just like,
yeah. He was kind of. I forgot exactly what he said. He said something like super funny, but I forgot. But just like that, he was like, "Whoa!" Like he just verbally. I'm like, "What?" It was weird. So those are the movies that I saw this past weekend. Overall, all of them had a fun time. They were, none of them were like stellar. They're not movie of the year, but I had a fun time with them, and I would recommend all of them. So yeah, those are the movies. And then we got some news on top of that.
news.
I think we've been posting on Instagram on the stories a whole bunch of news. The Conjuring got announced. The Last Rites is going to be the last movie of Phase 1 of like the Conjuring universe. So like there's like 20 movies that are out. Apparently that's Phase 1. That's
They
a
gotta
lot
call
of,
it something else.
that's a lot of movies.
It just feels like Avengers.
Yeah, and then they're going to do the
Phase 1, Phase 2.
Demons Unite. They're going to pull
Demons
one of those.
Unite.
They're going to pull one of those. But that is going to come out soon. I'm talking a lot. I lost my train of thought. So yeah, that's coming out.
Helped him find his train.
Where's my 28? So that's coming out. I'm looking forward to that. I like that franchise, mainly just the Conjuring movies.
I have to keep up with the Conjuring. I'm not up to date. I haven't watched
The last one's like meh, but I still like it. I like them all. The first two are great.
Like I saw the Nun once.
Oh, the Nun's ass, and the second one ass. While they're on an ass. Annabelle 1, fine. 2 is the best one. 3 is it's pretty good. And the other ones I forgot. There's more. Then we got Insidious. They're making another one of those. I thought the last one was decent. It didn't do fairly well, but I thought it was all right. It was nowhere in comparison to the first one, but it was a fun watch.
Those too.
Yeah, it was a fun watch.
Demon movies aren't, other than like Evil Dead. I feel like demon movies aren't my thing.
Yeah.
As much.
Yeah, I'm not big on it. That stuff scares me when it's done right. That stuff gets to me.
Like the Nun is definitely the creepiest out of the
100%.
all of them.
100%. I gotta remember some of this news.
Predator?
Yeah, we got that's the big one. I was waiting for that.
You have more before that?
I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Oh, Happy Death Day 3 got announced.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
So that's gonna happen. Same guy who directed Hell of a Snow Drop. He did the Happy Death Day movies. So that could be good. There's me. That's The Conjuring. Yeah, I think that's it. Insidious. So yeah, we got that. Then just 2 days ago, or yesterday, we got. I didn't even know this was a thing, but apparently they talked about it.
I didn't know.
Predator: Killer of Killers, an animated anthology movie, is coming out June 6th, which will follow multiple predators in different timelines. 3, I think, different timelines. So we have Japan with samurais. We have like Northmen.
Medieval? Is it?
No, it's like kind of medieval. It's what is Yorming? Yeah, Vikings.
Yeah,
Yorming.
right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yorming,
Yeah, Vikings, and then World War II.
See that World War II would be interesting because
Right?
imagine Nazis and then Allies, then them fighting. Like they just Predator kills everybody.
They just show up. Yeah.
Predator kills everybody.
Yeah. Literally.
Ceasefire, and then all of a sudden.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So that looks fantastic. The animation style looks great. It's similar to Arcane. I didn't watch that show on Netflix.
I haven't
but I think the animation style is similar. But this is how you do a Predator movie because you can do so much more in animation. So I think it'll come out really well. And it's cool that in each different setting, the Predator is like it's them, but their better version. Like in the Viking one, he's giant, like he's like a big Viking guy.
Yeah.
But obviously he's more advanced than them. The Samurai one, he's like them. He's thin, he's tall, but he's better. He's more evolved. So he kind of matches them, but he's better.
That's got me hyped.
Yeah, it looks really, and it looks bloody, gory, as they should be.
Definitely
And it's the
has to
same
be.
director as Prey and the new Predator Badlands, which again we'll talk about Badlands too. The live action movie that's coming out in November 7th, I think.
This year?
Yes.
Oh damn.
So they revealed some of the plot, and gotta be honest, not really good on that. I don't know if you read anything,
I did not read the plot.
but basically on CinemaCon, a little event that happened this past week, uh, they showed a trailer and a little synopsis. So basically, they came out on stage and they said, "What if the Predator was a good guy?"
And that's all they said.
No.
Oh.
So, but I'm like,
and then left.
I said, "Oh, good guy. That's weird, unique, different, but a good guy." So he's working. So basically, he got like banished from his clan. So I guess he's trying to get payback or something. Like he's wanting to get back at them. They're on a different planet. It's not Earth. He's teaming up with um, the main woman in the movie, something Fanning, Elle Fanning,
Yeah.
Elle Fanning, I think. She's in it. She's the main lead, and I think
Ellie
they're
Fanning, I think that's
Ellie or Elle. She's a twin, so she's gonna play both roles. So the Predator basically teams up with her, and they're fighting like these monsters, like aliens. Not aliens, but kind of like these. What do you call Godzilla? What are those big guys? They have a name. Uh, Fudge. I'm gonna forget.
I don't know.
They classify them as something. Godzilla and Kong.
Kaiju?
Yeah, kaijus.
Okay,
They're
that is
basically
the
like
word? Okay.
mini kaijus that they're fighting.
Okay.
And like they described a scene where the Predator has like this flaming blade. I'm like, it sounds cool, but is it Predator? You know? And it's very
does it really fit?
It's
like,
very
what Predator is?
it's futuristic. It's in the future. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, based on just reading it, I'm like, eh. But then again, how many movies can we have where it's just a predator versus a human and the predator loses? So
Yeah,
I
that's the
like
same story
I like
over
how
and
they're
over again.
switching it up, right? And it's the point of view is from the predator, so he's the main character. So very different. So and same director. So
Okay.
it has hopes. He's proven himself.
There's hopes. Yeah.
So
I'm sure the cinematography will be really good.
I hope so. I hope so. And they showed a picture of what the predator looks like. I don't know if you saw it.
I didn't see that.
He looks kind of just like a human.
He's like a human.
Could have been a human in it. He's like wearing a hood. You can't really. It's kind of obscured, but like, it's like just some guy in a hood. Like it looks. It doesn't look like a predator. You know.
Yeah, that's odd to me.
Like it's just. I thought Elon Musk died, but that was in the video game, Path of Exile. So yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, we'll have to see. Um, it's still in my top anticipated, but I'm a little bit worried of the story, just because it's so different. But maybe it's a good thing for the franchise. Maybe it's what it needs. A little switch up.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do with it until it gets really, really stale. There's just what else?
Yeah, and like he always loses. Have him win one. They're supposed to be the greatest hunters in the world. Have him win. He never wins.
Yeah, I know in the Predator reboot, like the one with the
Blah.
Michael Keaton, that one.
Trash.
That one was like the production was high on it, but at the same time, like the story and everything was just not there.
The story was awful. Well, this director straight up lied about what the story was. But yeah, it's like why? Weird.
Tell me why.
Weird. Yeah, that's all the news I have.
I don't have any.
How was your camping trip?
It was good. It wasn't camping. We stayed in like a camping house, campground.
Oh, so
There's
it's not
activities.
camping.
It is.
No, you're in a house.
Because we're outside sitting by the fire.
But anybody can do that. I can do that in my backyard. And then I come back inside at night. Boom. Not camping.
Yeah, but it's more of like far away. Not far away.
Far
from your
away.
But like vacation just far away from this type of area because there's Amish.
You heard it. He doesn't like this area.
Yeah, I don't.
He hates doing this.
No, not the area, not in this creepy basement. Okay.
The Amish.
Tim has me locked
There's
up.
no Amish around here.
Tim has me locked up down here.
There's no Amish around here. The closest Amish is like 2 hours away.
Still, yeah, it was 2 hours.
So you went to Amish.
Yeah, I became Amish.
Where is the campground?
What do you mean?
Where was it?
It was in Lancaster.
Oh, it is. So I thought you said you wanted to get away from the Amish.
No.
Ah, I misheard you. So it is okay. All right, I got you. Okay. All right. Do you want to do trivia, or do you want to just hop into the hard end? It's right over there.
How long have we been rolling?
I don't know, but I can.
I would love to be able to do trivia.
I can hop right in there. And hey, if it's too much, we'll just cut it out. I can hop right over here. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb tail. Dun, 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 dun. Look, found it. I know
You made it seem like you had to go all the way upstairs.
No, I brought it down. I just forgot to bring it over to the table because I'm not professional. Oh God!
Let's keep it professional.
This is hard. You can't steal that.
Wait, steal what?
That's from the other podcast. That's
Wait,
their phrase.
is it?
Can you be slightly profesh? That's their phrase. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know.
No copyright. We didn't steal it.
Wait.
We're just fans. We're just a bunch of fanboys. Trivia. Here's the box here. I'll put that there so you can see it. This time I didn't pick any out. It's just going to be random because we're that good. Let's give you half the deck here. We'll stop whenever we want. Alrighty then. So this is trivia. We'll jump right in. If you want to start, go for it. I got to find the questions here. Oh, I have them backwards.
All right.
Hit me.
Name that movie.
Let me set a timer. 10 minutes. Because that was a long view segment. I'll put 10 minutes on.
It was, wasn't it, guys?
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Name the movie from the quote.
Okay.
Good Ash, bad Ash, I'm the guy with the gun.
Well, which one? It's not one. Damn, it's 2 or 3. 2. Evil Dead 2.
Wrong.
It's 3.
It was Army of Darkness. All right.
Grr. Now I'll go. What 1978 horror comedy directed by Joe Dante is a parody of the movie Jaws?
House Shark.
No. You may think, like, how am I supposed to know that? But if you think about it, it makes sense.
See, I really haven't watched Jaws.
You don't need to.
I've seen the movie.
It's another, I don't know if you have. It's another sea creature movie, but it's a parody. And it's an animal, a fish, kind of like a shark, but not.
I don't know.
They gather.
Oh, Piranha.
Yeah, piranha. Yeah, piranha.
I got it right.
You got it right. First try.
With a hint.
Yeah.
I mean, House Shark was more of a joke answer. I knew that wasn't the
That
answer.
was a parody of,
This one's too easy because this one.
Hey, easy doesn't. Hey,
come on.
Maybe I need easy.
What is the cursed object in the 2009 movie Drag Me to Hell? I'm pretty sure I had this trivia left.
I think you did. A button. As you're holding the answer.
And then
to my
what
face.
was Leatherface's weapon of choice?
Oh yeah, chainsaw. Yeah, I think you had that one.
I had that one.
Come on, be professional. Get a real. I might have given you like the deck that we used. Try this one.
There's a lot of Army of Darkness.
Try that one for size.
It's average.
Whoa, this one's hard.
You definitely would have not. I don't think you did this one.
You never know.
I don't know. Maybe you get this one. Jack Nicholson stars as a werewolf in what 1994 movie?
He's a werewolf?
Apparently.
Jack Nicholson? In a movie?
I know you're a Jack Nicholson fanboy.
Yeah, in a movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's the first letter of the movie?
W.
Is it called Werewolf?
Nope.
Damn it.
It's called Wolf.
Oh, okay. Wolf. Never heard of it. Fascinating. This one's hard. We'll see if you know it. Have you seen the movie Silence of the Lambs?
Bits and pieces, maybe like not all the way through.
All right, this is tough. Complete the quote. Yeah. Oh shit! I ate his liver with some blank.
Oh, this is a popular quote.
It's a long quote too.
It's damn it, I can't.
All right. Fava beans and nice chicante.
Okay.
Chanti? Chanti? I don't know.
Shanti. I think it's Shanti.
Chante. Rambu.
What are these ones?
You'll get my next one. I think.
Post-apocalyptic. Okay. You fucking know this one. These ones are too much. I don't even know.
Too much.
What horror film was Eli Roth's directorial debut?
He did Thanksgiving, but it's not that. He also did another movie that was really bad. What movie was that? I've heard of it, right?
I think so.
You think so? It's not very confident.
Like if you look at what the answer is, you'll be like, I think I've heard of that.
I don't know. Give me a hint.
The Woods.
The Woods?
This and it's like the setting.
Yeah, I figured that. The Woods. There's a lot of movies in the woods. Cabin in the Woods. No.
No.
Give me another hint.
I don't know.
What's the first letter?
I had to make sure it wasn't the.
Yeah.
So then, the C.
C? Cabin in the Woods.
No. Cabin Fever.
Never heard of it.
No.
Never heard of it. All right, this one you'll get. Who wrote the novella The Hellbound Heart, which inspired the movie Hellraiser?
Clive Barker.
Correct. The Barkman.
Yeah.
Bark, bark.
You can tell I kind of like Hellraiser.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Those movies go crazy.
Well, they go nuts.
They go nuts.
They go
The first one
crazy.
is the best out of them all.
Yeah.
It's always the simplicity.
Uh-huh.
What creature is the focus of the 2018 movie Meg?
Oh, Megalodon.
No, it was Meg from Family Guy.
Megatron.
It was Megatron.
Oh, here's a good one.
Okay.
You got this one. What is the name of the camp in the first installment of Friday the 13th?
Camp Crystal Lake.
Camp Blood. No,
Oh.
yeah, it is Camp Crystal Lake.
Okay. Fuck.
Yeah.
Scared me.
Gotcha. Ooh. Oh, well, that's easy.
I'm not gonna actually use this one. What is the name of the possessed doll in The Conjuring?
Annabelle? I think I got it right. I think I got that one right.
In the movie Devil,
Never heard of it.
where were the 5 characters trapped?
Hell.
Most of the movie.
Hell. Dante's Inferno.
Metaphorically, probably in hell.
Oh. So not hell.
This was a M. Night Shyamalan movie.
A basement.
No.
Wait, what movie? Devil?
Devil.
Where?
I've watched this once. I was pretty young. Like, not like
So
5 years old.
metaphorically hell. Not in jail. Not in a house.
It's like a demon movie. Hence the name Devil.
In a cellar. In a restaurant.
A restaurant. No.
Give me a hint. I've guessed all the
There's
obvious.
a lot of music. There's always music playing.
Bar.
This is a good hint. I'm not going
concert. There's a music playing all the time.
That was-
Karaoke bar. A cafe. Fuck. Where else does music play? A club. A dance club.
Smaller than that.
A rave.
Smaller than that.
A dive bar.
Smaller than that.
What? Car.
Bigger than that. Like
A
you'd be able to
truck.
walk.
A bus. Party bus.
No, everything's wrong. It's an
Oh,
elevator.
what?
Yeah.
To be honest, I've never been in an elevator that plays music. Yeah,
I guess maybe I would like. Now that I think of it,
that's just like a
not
movie
all
thing.
elevators probably play music, but when you think of elevator,
Mhm.
and it's
Right.
always depicted as there's always elevator music
So the whole movie's in an elevator?
for the most part.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Where is the 2008 movie The Strangers entirely set? What state? No. What's the setting?
What's the setting? This is the OG, right?
The Og.
The suburbs.
No, more specific.
How specific? The town?
No, more specific.
In
Where?
a house.
Yeah, in a house.
What the fuck?
In a house. In a house. Literally in a house. I guess that one was a bit tough.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What franchise has the most sequels? Puppet Master or Child's Play?
I've never seen any of the Puppet Masters, but
Neither have
Child's
I.
Play. When was this game made? Did I count the newest one as a movie? You know?
There was one. They said something about something in 2018.
So that seems like it counts the reboot with Mark Hamill. That's not a sequel though. Well, we got Child's Play 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got The Bride 5,
And Seed.
4, Bride Seed, we got The Curse. I think it was like 10 or 9. And Puppet Master, I have no idea. I'm going with Chuck.
Puppet Master.
Damn!
Apparently they got more.
Rat bastard. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, alright, alright. Alright. In what horror movie do we see Kevin Bacon impaled in his throat with an arrow?
Oh, Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
I remember that he was in it.
Yeah, his debut.
Yeah. I think that was one of my trivias.
Yeah, I think it was. Like, our original trivia.
Yeah.
That was, like, bad.
Well, no, I'm talking about the one on Instagram.
Oh, on that. Never mind. That's good. I got
Well,
one
we could
more.
have maybe done it on here.
I got one more. We have 3 seconds, but that's fine.
All right, what was the name of the cat in Pet Cemetery? Go.
Ooh.
Wrong.
Oh,
No.
that's a good one. Thinking it's like a cutesy name, like Whiskers or something.
Think of this. Was he? I don't think. No, I'm not gonna try the hint because I don't want to feel like a dumbass. I don't know what the.
Damn, I definitely know it because it's a popular name. Maybe it's like Jared or something. No.
Think of
Whisker.
cemeteries.
Ow, I hurt myself. Cemeteries.
Just think about it. Cemeteries.
Dirt, ground, grass, dig, hole, coffin, casket, dead, zombie.
His name is Zombie.
Deceased. Dennis.
Starts with a C.
C.
His name is.
Cat.
My name is Lewis.
Louis. C. I know it too. Clive. Martellus Wallace. Damn, second letter.
H.
Chuck. No.
Ch-
Chuck.
What was it?
Chili. Whiskers. CH. Chow. Don't know. One more hint.
The letter is.
Something.
The next letter is U.
Chud. Chuck.
Chuck. Check.
You'll check.
It's church.
Is it? Church?
Church.
Never would. Never would have got that. All right, my last one. Think about this one. Think about the context clues of the text.
Context. Oh, I'm not good.
Ju-on is a name. Ju-on was the inspiration for what American horror film? Ju-on. Think of the origins of that name. Ju-on.
Grudge.
Yeah, The Grudge.
Yes.
There you go.
I was trying to remember. I was getting it confused with The Ring.
Ah,
I don't know why I always get them confused.
they're similar.
The
The
both
villain
long-haired
looks,
ladies.
yeah, they're both kind of wet looking.
Yeah. One is Asian. One's not.
Yeah, but you can't tell with
At
all the
least
hair.
normally depicted.
Yeah. Sir, I'll take those.
You can't have those.
Mine. And that'll conclude trivia. Next time we'll keep score.
Just a little fun thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully, maybe you guys play along at home.
Woohoo! All right, now we enter the back to the horror den.
Yay! This is
Woo,
the
woo,
second
woo.
time we are doing this.
Yes. What are we doing this time?
Well, the horror den is just in general anything with the horror community. It doesn't have to be anything that you guys personally sent us. We either find it on Reddit, anywhere online. You guys can send us stuff if we have anything where we're looking for anything community wide. What's the word? Lost my train of thought. Okay, it's the horror den.
Yeah, the horror den. So we're gonna review your cosplays today.
Yes.
Let's go. I'm gonna bring up mine on the big tab. The cosplay. So we'll talk about them, we'll discuss them, we'll shout you out, and we'll say if they're good or trash. Most of mine are good. I tended to pick the good ones.
I picked some good ones.
All right. So here we have on mine, Ghosty Toasty 33 is Ghostface. Now, what struck me about this one immediately is he's got a trick-or-treat knife.
Oh.
Not a regular knife. He's got trick-or-treat there with the new Scream 6 mask.
Yeah.
You can see his eyes there.
Yeah,
he looks a little
I
tired.
think when I was looking at some cosplays, I saw this exact one.
Uh-huh.
He should black out the eyes.
He looks a bit tired. He's got some bags. Take a nap. Take a nap, sir. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. You know, it looks like a Spirit Halloween costume. It's definitely the mask you just buy stock.
Yeah, that's not the 15th anniversary.
No sparkles. And
I got that one.
Definitely a thick wooden knife because I have the Michael Myers knife. So, but cool nonetheless. I like it.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I like it. Struck me.
Easiest cosplay to do is Scream. But there's ways to make it good, like stand out.
Yeah. All right, what do you got? What do you got?
All right.
Some vampires.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, some vampires.
So we'll pull it up, like the image. If I could read the name from where I found it, that Average Joe.
Oh, nice.
From Dodgeball. The Average Joes. We got Lady Lady D.
Yeah. The big one.
I'm pretty sure the one on the right is what's his name?
The far right?
Yeah. Yeah, my right.
Yeah, the guy.
Only right.
That guy.
Who? Why am I not thinking?
Is that the main guy? No, that's
this,
not who you
This
are.
is Chris.
Yeah.
And then what's his name? Ethan?
Maybe. It's got to be. There's no other guys in that game other than the guy in the hat. But he doesn't have the hat.
The girls on the left, we know. They're obviously iconic.
The vampires.
It's a pretty good one. I mean, she needs to be taller, though, Lady D.
She is the tallest one there.
She is, but she's got to be taller. She's almost the same height as Chris.
Well, what do you want to put stilts on?
Yeah.
Oh, fine. Nice hat. Good hat.
Other than the height, it's
everything.
Really
everything
good.
else is spot on, like the game.
Yeah. Other than the height, it's really good overall.
Yeah. Approve.
I'm not an expert on cosplay, but it's really good.
Yeah. Definitely.
I definitely cannot pull it off.
I don't even know if they sell this in stores, so definitely something that has put some thought into it, some self-created, I think.
This one was also Resident Evil. Birkin.
Whoa, that's a big eyeball. What's that from? Did I play that game?
Resident Evil.
Which one? 2, 3, 4.
I think they're at least in the remakes. I know he's in both of them. I think.
Why do I not remember that?
He's the scientist.
Oh, the scientist.
Yeah.
The guy at the end? Kind of? I see. I got you.
Novu Fox 90 had posted this.
Oh, that's really good. He's got him on the shoulder. Damn.
The eye.
He's got some detail on that.
Detail on that eye.
It's shiny. You did a good job on that.
Yeah.
You did a nice good job on that. It's pretty good.
And then we got a Nemesis cosplay.
I'm sorry. Honestly, though, pretty accurate. Pretty accurate, though.
Posted by Lord Clarmander.
Pretty accurate with the teeth you got there.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the original person in the photo, but I feel like I've seen this photo before, but it definitely brought back.
Yeah, no, definitely The only thing that, and she got the vacuum
She
tubes.
needs just like 2 white dots.
Yeah.
And that would be.
She even got the vacuum tubes for his tentacles there, his
Yeah.
tendrils, whatever you want to call them, tendrils. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. The
She
teeth,
kind of looks like Scarlett Johansson. Do you see it?
a little bit.
I'm just talking about, but definitely the one on the right does definitely not look like Scarlett Johansson.
No, that looks like Nemesis.
Number who?
Number who? All right, I'll go.
Yeah, you go.
You're
I
blowing
just
your
wanna-
load.
Chill.
Chill, bro. Chill.
I have
You're,
a good Friday the 13th
Yeah.
one.
Well, doesn't beat that one.
That's
I
yeah,
got-
the eyes.
I
think
got-
it's the
I got-
eyes.
Pappy Lover.
Poppy Lover.
Pappy Lover on Reddit.
I think it is pronounced Poppy Lover.
See Poppy. You're talking about no Poppy. This guy's Jason at some sort of Comic-Con or con. Pretty good. He's got all the tethered up clothes.
It is good.
He's got his like messed up eyes with a mask on, definitely underneath that. The only thing I notice is the mask looks a bit flimsy. Kind of looks like a styrofoam mask.
Think it
Just
is.
from the image. I can't tell because it looks like it's very bent. You know? Maybe it was contoured to his head.
The jacket could be dirtier if I'm gonna nitpick.
It could be dirtier.
But what really
It's
stands
pretty-
out,
it's pretty tattered up.
I think is the eyes. I really like the eyes.
It's really, he's got the droopy eye.
Like I could tell, like if you just photo, I'd be like, oh, this is Jason.
Yeah. Yeah, if you walk like 20
This is
feet,
Jason.
20 feet away in like a dimly lit room, yeah, I think that's the real deal.
If he's just standing over your bed,
Yeah, that's the real deal.
you shit your pants.
Yeah, very, very good. This
without
is,
without the lanyard. Hopefully.
look, he's got Chucky
Oh yeah.
picture. Who knows what that was from?
He probably
Barkley.
got it signed.
Barkley? I know that name.
Andy Barkley.
Yeah, that's him. So he got it from the kid. Yeah. Right? That's the kid?
Andy Barkley is the name of the character, so I'm
Of
assuming
the
that
kid. Yeah. So probably the guy who played him.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
The ears, look at his ears. He's got big ears.
Monkey ears right there.
Definitely the mask. It has the ears on them. I don't think those are his ears.
And the neck.
Yeah, it's definitely a mask.
Okay, it's the mask.
That like goes over the shoulders maybe. But no, very good. Even he's got like 3 layers of clothes on. They're all tethered up. Yeah,
They're pretty
very good. Yeah. So what are we saying? Jason part 3?
Well, it has to be
Part
It has to
6?
be part 3 because
Although-
the other 2 before that. But
Although the jacket looks like part 6.
well, he's zombified. He looks way more
He
zombified.
does. Maybe it's part 6.
So I think it would have to be part 6.
I think it's part 6. Good job. All right, my next one here.
I have that one.
Yeah, do you do?
I
This
thought
one's
this was
just
a good one,
funny. Good mask. I think he said it was a basic Tots mask.
and they redid it. They
Yeah.
repainted it.
Like the thing that strikes me here is the nice beard there, coming out of the
I was gonna
mask.
say, Leatherface. I'm pretty sure does not have a beard, but it kind of adds.
Hey, it fits.
It fits.
It fits. And then his other one here,
How well do you think Leatherface even shaves?
never. But he has to. 'Cause he
But his
doesn't
beard
have-
never.
Yeah, and then he's got that one, a nice selfie. Fell cute, might delete later, might kill later. You know, like it's kind of one of those.
He's got a good build.
He
for
does.
exactly what Leatherface looks like.
He's got the right tie. He definitely put some money into that suit. It's a nice suit.
Where'd you get it?
Yeah, where'd you get it? I want it. Oh, this is Bruta 1 Meta 1 on Reddit. Bruta 1 Meta 1 did a good job on your Leatherface there. Nice job.
If you so happen to
Fits.
find us and you're watching, nice job.
Yeah, good job. I'll do one more. Look at this.
Okay.
Look how good that is.
Huntress.
This one's really good. One, the costume's great, and then they got like a professional photographer to like take that. She's got dual axes, the hatchet.
Magic.
Nice bunny mask there, bloodied up clothes. I think I have 2. Then I got like a close up here.
She looks a little derpy on that photo,
Yeah,
but
a little derpy.
it's really good.
But the build's good. Like I'm trying to remember with the game. Like it looked like you could be a live action portrayal of the Huntress.
it's really cool to see these, like
Mhm.
the original characters from the game.
Yeah,
People cosplay, other than the
it's a-
franchise ones, but like
yeah.
the original characters, there's some good. Like
yeah,
we gotta find like all the cosplays
Uh-huh.
for those.
Yeah.
For those guys.
very popular. Right?
Like, how
And
do
this
you,
is
how do you even do the crow lady? She got a long ass
she's
neck.
nuts, man. This is Interstellar M-Ski with the Huntress.
Nice.
Good
Great.
job. Very good.
Looking good.
Very detailed. Very good. Very good. All right, what do you got? Your turn.
All right.
Your turn.
Well, when I was searching, look who I ran into.
No way. That guy. We met those guys.
Zeke
And
and
James?
goddamn James. Yes.
James.
Sorry, James.
Yeah. I remembered. Zeke and James. Same cosplay.
Their group.
Was it the same? Yeah, it was the same. Yeah,
I think
because they met Tobin Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, Elevish is the one who posted this, and I got a couple of ones because I thought it was fun to get all of them.
Mhm.
So both of them standing side by side.
Yeah, they posted a bunch of their pictures on like their story, and
then
there's a
this
bunch of them
one-
really good.
This one this is like a music video.
I saw that one. Yeah.
And the next one I thought it was funny. She could play the mixtape, I guess.
Play me, and she's the Billy,
Jigsaw.
the doll.
You just imagine Jigsaw going around in New York and going, play my tape.
Yeah, that'd be good.
You want to hear my mixtape?
That'd be good marketing for like a movie. They just have a puppet handing out tapes for like a trailer or something. That'd be good marketing.
And here's my tape.
Yeah, take it.
All right. And
Very
we got
good.
some Terrifier ones by Polar Bear 1913.
Oh,
Hopefully you were not born in 1913 because
you'd be dead.
I don't think you survived. Now
Whoa,
you got a picture with him.
Big ass smile. David Howard Thornton.
David Howard Thornton. I gotta abbreviate his name more because I can't say that every single time.
DHT.
I'm surprised he's out of
He's got
costume.
a big chin.
He does.
It was probably an autograph signing. He's got that is devilish.
Crimson chin.
Yeah, that's devilish.
And then I found this photo next to it.
Fake guy. Is that somebody?
I don't even.
Or is that a statue thing?
I don't
Puppet?
know.
It's kind of creepy though. But
I like that he's got Santa's.
yeah, he's got his
necklace.
face. Yeah,
It's a nice
that he
touch.
ripped off. Yeah, very good. Terrifier 3 cosplay.
Overall, really good. It's kind of hard. You have to kind of look like David Howard Thornton because
Yeah.
it's makeup, it's prosthetic,
Right.
but like
Like the mask.
you gotta wear heavy makeup to really
Yeah.
contort your face. But like if it's very light makeup, it's gonna be hard to really look like him.
Right.
But still really good.
Like they sell masks of him, but they don't look right.
Yeah, they don't look like.
You have to put the makeup on, like actually.
Okay, do you have any more?
I do. I have Pennywise.
Creepy as well.
Looks like a kid almost. Maybe, or maybe that's just because Pennywise looks like a baby face. You know, it's the big forehead. It's very good. It's big forehead though, obviously, because Pennywise
He's
has
got
a big
a
forehead.
7 head.
Yeah, and you got the nice teeth here. I can't zoom in. He's in a hall of mirrors there. I can, but then it's the same zoom as before. Kind of.
Oh,
Yeah, it's stupid.
whatever.
Yeah,
What the hell?
come on. The suit's a bit dirty. It's a bit too dark.
I was gonna say, at least it was like just dirtied and it was still white.
Yeah, it's a bit too dark. Maybe a bit brighter.
It just looks like black. So
Yeah.
Hmm.
It kind of looks comic booky. You know, like that, like Borderlands style.
maybe
Kind of looks like
it
that.
looks like just like a variation of like a costume.
Yeah.
Like you would see in Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, but no. Overall, pretty good. I mean, you definitely got some I hope you got some prosthetics on. Otherwise,
you have
man.
a big ass forehead.
good luck. And this is the Geekster Chief, and he's in a hall of mirrors. Yeah,
Good job, Chief.
the Geekster Chief. Thumbs up. Then I got a Terrifier
That
one.
one's a good
This one's good because he's got the teeth. He's got a good mask or face, like a good build for that.
The eyes are definitely good.
Yeah, look at that. Nice little top hat there. This is Philip J30. Good job there. It's got the nice gloves. He went all out. Very good.
Bloody.
Yeah, bloody. Then I got more.
Oh, a trapper.
More Dead by Daylight. We got Trapper and Huntress. Personally, I think the other Huntress was a bit better.
They're a nice couple.
They go together.
If I could see anybody, like, they're a couple.
Still got the double hatchet. Same kind of clothes outfit. Maybe you can buy this outfit because it's very similar to the other one. The mask is different.
She's got tons of masks, though.
Right?
So.
This is by Grave Domain Cosplay. Very good. Trapper's good. Although, maybe put some felt in the mouth there so it's like black. Or do you think it works that you can see underneath? Obviously, the mask is not his real face. It's a mask.
Maybe if he painted that part of his face like
Like
darker,
yeah.
anything like that, then it would.
But I
work.
mean,
like make it dirtier.
right? He dirtied himself up though,
Definitely.
and he like, I'm willing to say he cut himself open for this. He obviously didn't, but it looks
makeup,
real.
Yeah, the makeup with the cuts is really good. Wait, what did it say? It said
Props.
cosplayed by me.
And
So if the costumes she made, maybe one of them. I think it's the girl. I think
maybe
it could be a guy. Doesn't matter. Whoever the one who made it probably did the makeup for the cuts.
Yeah, very good, very good. Then I have the Scarecrow from Batman: The Long Halloween. Batman comic book, not really horror, but the Scarecrow in this comic line was very scary, and it's very good. I mean, look at this guy; he's a freak. He's got a fake eye and everything.
Freaking contacts.
Yeah, this is by Nightmare Fuel 13. Perfect name for this.
Great job.
He's got a fake smile there, goofed up eyeball.
How do they make that smile?
Right?
What are they doing?
That's what I want to know. Got a nice straw hat. You got some tubes for your toxins. You got a nice glove with all your little jaggy things. You got the noose on. It's great. It's 10. It's really good. 10 out of 10. And he's in broad daylight. Come on.
Yeah, what you doing in broad daylight? You need a scarier setting, and the photo would be amazing.
Go on like the wood. He had a bunch. I only grabbed 2 of them. He had a bunch. I think he was in the woods for one, maybe. But it was very good. So good job, Nightmare Fuel 13. That's all I have.
Nice. All right, this one I thought was kind of dope.
Oh shit!
He's cyberpunk.
Got a lightsaber. That's new.
By Deadly Shadow Studios.
Oh.
It's a cyberpunk aesthetic, which is kind of interesting because it reminds me of Jason X, but that's not cyberpunk. That was just straight up space.
Yeah.
But this shot, look at this.
But that looks fake. That looks sick.
But
he's got like the dark sword.
Yeah.
Like the dark saber.
Dark Lord.
Yeah. The Dark Lord.
Might be the dark saber.
God, I'm getting scared.
No, I think it's just a machete. He's got like LEDs on it, but
yeah,
really good.
Yeah, very good.
We have another Leatherface one.
Oh, that's a good one. That one's really good.
This was posted on Dead by Daylight, but by Derek Dick. Oh,
what?
Can you read this?
I can read it.
Read it.
Read it. Dick Toby. Dick Toby? I don't know. Let us know if you're watching.
Yeah, it's gonna be on screen. So if anyone knows how to pronounce that,
yeah, but very good cosplay. That's like movie accurate.
That's what a lot of people were saying in the comments.
The color grading on that,
the color, the build,
everything.
It really looks like exactly like if you told me this was a screenshot from the movie.
I think he killed that woman.
Dang it! Poor woman.
I think he killed her. Probably one more.
And here was the one with the leather face.
Oh yeah.
And then we got the last ones. Some nice cosplay.
Oh, is that from Stan Helsing?
What do you mean? What is Stan Helsing? Some guy with pinhead. Really good use of darts. Like it's kind of cool.
How'd you like my ass?
And Chucky, And
this doll in this car showed me his ass.
Really cool that they added like the tic-tac-toe on the face to really. And here's a whole bunch of them.
Jewish Michael. Jewish in yarmulke. They're gonna give it a shot.
Freddy. Yeah.
Amazing. I love that.
I do have more, but if we want to
we'll
get to the review.
We'll get into the review.
We'll always review and look at these more.
That's the Horror Den.
Where's that broke?
You said that last time.
Did I?
And it didn't break. All right. That is the Horror Den conclusion. We will do more of those. Email us, message us, give us your cosplays personally if we didn't find you. Our email is always in the description in the video, so email us some stuff and we'll talk about it.
Email us cosplays,
your money,
what you guys like,
all your money,
what you guys like anything community driven is pretty much where we would accept emails. Hopefully as well in the future when we do Discord.
Yeah.
That'll be an easier spot to post everything and set that all up.
Yeah. All right. Time for the main event. Death of a Unicorn.
We're doing it how we did last time.
We'll give our score right away. Then we'll give a brief synopsis, and then we'll just go into it.
Okay. Brief summary of the way we rate now.
Mhm.
You did it last time. We're changing it.
Right.
Just out of 10 versus 10 things, which is the sound, music, cinematography, acting, writing, pacing, character development, ending, and entertainment.
Yes.
It's based off of 10 for each one, and then it just evens itself out.
Mhm.
Um, let's get into
All
it.
right. 3,
2,
2,
1,
1. 7.6.
8.
Oh, an 8. A solid 8. Wow. You got a perfect 8. Yeah, I got a 7.6.
Wait, is that the overall?
Yeah.
Oh,
7.6.
I did 6.9.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
What'd you say 8 for?
I thought we were going down the middle. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, wait. All right. Overall, yeah, it was
69.
6.9.
69%.
No, 6.9.
But I have 100. 69.
But it's out of 10.
Fine.
This
6.
isn't out of 100.
But it technically is. Same thing. Anyway.
Your mind
7.6, 6.9. I enjoyed it more. I knew you were low on it, but I didn't think you were that low on it.
I was. The more I thought about the movie, overall, it just wasn't.
All right.
It wasn't like good.
But it was still somewhat enjoyable.
It was.
Yeah. It had its moments. All right. So the first one we have is the sound. What do you think of the sound? I thought it was pretty good. Got an 8. We
8.
agree there. All right.
We agree there.
We agree there.
It was really good.
I'm
What
trying.
stood out was the Jurassic Park sound.
Yeah. Yeah. There were a lot. The sound design was very good for
It
like the
was.
unicorns and stuff. Like not music. The sound design of like the creatures and everything. Very good.
Atmosphere for
Very loud.
the emphasis on the unicorn
Mhm.
and like making them scary instead of unicorns.
Yeah. They took a nice spin on that. Very scary.
Yeah, when you think of unicorn, you don't really think of horror.
Yeah. This
Unless
movie.
it's My Little Pony.
Yeah.
That's horror.
That's the bronies.
We're not gonna get into that.
That's a scary story for another day. Uh, I know everything.
No names will be involved.
No names will be involved, but I know everything.
We know.
So, this movie is basically Jurassic Park replaced the dinosaurs with unicorns, and I was there for it. There was hints of like Predator in there when they're in the woods hunting. That was kind of I got hints
Okay.
of that a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit. Yeah, like I said, Jurassic Park. There's a bunch of movies that are put into this that they took inspiration from, and I enjoyed it. The music itself, to be honest, I don't really remember the music that was in it.
It was lackluster. It
Yeah.
wasn't specific. The only times in the music is the trippy scenes when
Right.
they touched the unicorn's horn.
Mhm.
I thought that scene with the music was nice because it played
Yeah.
a couple of times. It was kind of like hypnotic.
Yeah, I mean, the soundtrack from what I remember, I didn't watch it and go, oh, I didn't like that. I'm just trying to remember like what it was exactly, but I get
If anything, it was. I gave it a 6.
I gave it an 8. The same with the sound, because I didn't. If I audibly was like I don't like that, it would have got lower, but so I gave it an 8. Cinematography, I gave like a
I gave it a 6.
7. I really liked the space visuals. That was really nice.
That was good.
And very like well detailed. Um, you know, it was kind of fine. There was nothing that like stood out like, oh, you did something unique here. It was just basic, here's the shot. They get some pretty cool scenes to look at, pretty scenery. They're kind of in like the mountains, I think.
Yeah.
So you got some pretty nice scenery.
There's some CGI, like maybe it's nitpicking, but there was CGI that I definitely noticed.
Yeah, there was a lot, especially
So on
with
that
the unicorns,
front,
obviously.
yeah.
But did they look super real? No. That's probably why they were mostly there at night, so you
Yeah.
couldn't really see them.
That's why they waited so. That's another thing I didn't.
Yeah,
Pacing.
yeah. All right, so yeah, it was pretty good cinematography. Acting, I give it an 8. No, I gave the acting a 9.
Mine was a 7.
I thought the acting was really good. I mean, Paul Rudd can't go wrong. He was good. Jenna Ortega again can't go wrong, and William Poulter was just hilarious.
It was.
Like he was the funniest part of this movie.
There's really heavy hitters in here for
Mhm.
acting.
Oh,
Paul
yeah.
Rudd, Jenna Ortega especially.
Mhm.
But I'll just say that out of like the roles, like it wasn't like their best roles for sure.
No, they've
So
had
it didn't
better.
like whatever the reason was, like directing, like what they were directed to do.
Mm.
It felt a little bit off compared to like whatever else I've seen them in.
Mhm.
But overall, like it's like they played their characters well.
Yeah, basically you have a dad and a daughter. They're kind of estranged
Yeah,
because
they don't
of
have a good relationship.
a major event that happened to their mother. Um, So they're kind of estranged, and as the movie goes on, you kind of think they would get closer together, but they don't.
Yeah,
And then all of a
that's
sudden they
that's
do like
another
that.
one of the
That's a
things.
weird thing. It ends up being to where they finally click, but it happens so fast, and it doesn't lead up to it. They're fighting the entire movie.
Yeah,
And it's like, why now? It was
should
kind of
have
weird.
been earlier that
Yeah.
they should have like come together,
Yeah.
but they don't.
Yeah.
And that's what I kind of gave like when we get a plot was a 6.5.
Right. I gave the plot a 9. No, I gave the plot an 8. Sorry, this thing's all out of whack. I gave it an 8. I thought the story was good. It was a very unique take on unicorns and what they can do.
That aspect I like because as soon as I saw the trailer,
Mhm.
horror unicorns, I'm in.
Yeah,
But
you can't go wrong. You can, but
plot points like it was a little bit basic because
I was gonna say it's basic and it's been
Unique at
done
the same
before,
time.
right? Because it's the same old story of look at this new thing. We're gonna take it all for ourselves and just make money off of it.
curing cancer, all
Yeah.
that type of stuff with the
And-
unicorn
yeah.
dust.
Yeah, and we're gonna act like good guys, but we're just doing it for the money.
Like we knew from the entire from the very beginning, like the old guy when he was gonna try the dust, and then they looked like he was dying even more. But then oh nope, he's back up again. He's
back to normal. Yeah. And then he's like,
50
"Oh, let's
years
go.
younger.
Let's make more of this. Oh, we can't make more of it. Why not? Make more of it."
greedy rich
Yeah,
people.
just greedy snobs. I mean, I thought it worked. I enjoyed it. The overall story and stuff. It was coherent. Nothing didn't really make sense. Nothing did not make sense. It all made sense what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
But to your point, it's kind of basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's plot points that didn't go like the mom I guess it's supposed to be ambiguous, like really what happened to the mom,
Yeah.
why the relationship isn't there.
Right.
But it was weird when throughout the whole movie they're just not in a good space, and Paul Rudd's character is always like dismissing her the whole time.
Yeah, but he wants to get closer, but he's always dismissing her.
It's like it's his own fault that
It
he's pretty much dismissing her.
Mhm.
And even then, not until he touches the unicorn's horn is pretty much the exact point where they see everything the same.
Right.
It's like, why is that? Why did?
Yeah, you should just believe your daughter.
Metaphorically, yeah, it makes sense that she
Yeah.
touched the unicorn. He never touched the unicorn's horn.
Right.
So this feels very. Like,
Yeah. You should have seen? Did you see the post they posted? Keep talking. I'll find it.
But them both touching the unicorn's horn, and then they both go through the trippy scene. Paul Rudd experiences death, and that's how he believes her. But like, I feel like it should have been done earlier than that.
Mhm.
And on that front, I think they messed up.
I gotta find this. This is hilarious. They definitely knew what they were doing. What's next? The writing. I thought the writing was pretty good. There was no weird scenes where no one would say that line. I thought the writing was pretty on point. The comedy was amazing. I thought it was really funny. William Poulter's comedic timing is just on par. I felt some of the stuff with I guess Jenna and Paul Rudd are kind of basic, kind of repetitive.
That's why I kind of
very repetitive.
That's why I got low on it. 6.5 is pretty low. Usually a lot of writing I'm not too picky about, but this one, glad we have more disagreements this time though.
Yeah. Man, where's this post?
But yeah, it got pretty repetitive with Paul Rudd go to your room, or not go to your room, but
yeah,
I'm going away from you guys. I don't.
Right. It was the same thing.
She was it's always she was the one person who understood everything, knew how to do it. How she really understood everything wasn't too clear.
Right.
She's supposed to be pretty much the what's the word?
They brought a lamp of the unicorn horn.
Oh yeah.
And their caption,
it's
big and bulky or whatever they said, or girthy. Yeah, it's
it's rather girthsome.
You know you're done.
They know exactly what they were doing.
Yeah, I see your point, but it didn't really bother me. I understand where you're coming from, but it didn't bother me.
Will Poulter's comedy, I'm gonna this movie was a comedy, so well, not writing wise, yes, 6.5 is pretty low, but he was the funniest out of all of them. Even Paul Rudd.
He's a comedic actor, but he wasn't written to be funny.
Exactly, but it was just I feel that's so weird not to write him that way.
Right.
Paul Rudd,
feels odd.
Paul Rudd really excels in that.
Mhm.
Like he could do comedy, but like the comedy, like I've seen there was a Netflix series. Was it on Netflix? He plays the story. If anyone knows, I forget the name of it, but he pretty much gets himself cloned at a spa,
Mm.
and then his spa wakes up, kind of like Mickey 17, actually.
Oh,
Pretty
okay.
much like Mickey 17,
Huh.
where he gets cloned, but not like he
Yeah.
dies over and over again, but he has to juggle like having a clone.
Uh-huh.
But like it's funny, but it's kind of like a serious because the relationship that he's in
Right.
was not good. It's supposed to be a better version of himself. Like it's
Oh, okay.
like that was a good use of like seriousness and comedy with Paul Rudd. But
Mhm.
this one, I didn't feel it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think if they written him to be funny, he was written to a more serious role. I think it would have been a bit better. Um, but yeah, no, William Poulter definitely was the standout.
Yeah.
He was like the only comedian in the movie
Yeah.
to be funny.
Yeah.
Like the comic relief, but he did
Pretty
a good
much.
job with that. Pacing, this is where you have a big negative.
Yeah, 6.5
I give it a
was
7.
maybe it was because it's not that much. 6 point. It's only
Yeah.
0.5 difference.
No, but out of the whole film, I think this was your major negative.
Yeah, it
Like the
was.
biggest drawback.
I mean, writing, pacing, plot, writing, and pacing were all 6.5.
Mhm.
It pretty much came together. It took forever for them to do the unicorns to actually come and like just try killing everybody.
Yeah, was that like the end of like the second half, maybe?
Seemed like it.
Or the second act, yeah. Like the second, yeah.
There
Second
were
act.
there was like hints when Jenna Ortega was like seeing stuff like
Mhm.
through the unicorn's eyes,
Right.
like they were coming, and like
Yeah, and you
it was
heard
just
them
such
too.
a like it was nice atmosphere. Like, oh,
Right.
unicorns are scary. How scary are they gonna be?
Right.
But
It was more of learning about what unicorns can do.
yeah,
Then once they found out, then they were attacked.
yeah.
But yeah, I see what you mean. They could have done it earlier.
It was nice that Jenna Ortega's character was like the only one researching like exactly how to deal with them.
And no one
But
believed
no
her.
one believed her. I think I like that aspect because it's like she did all this work of like looking
Right.
up things and was like,
Legit
I
research.
experienced this and this is exactly how it's gonna go. And
Mhm.
they were like, how did you know that was gonna happen?
Yeah.
I just
Because
looked
I
it
looked
up.
it up. And wouldn't you think unicorns don't exist, but now they do? Wouldn't you believe someone who said all the lore about them?
Yeah.
Because now they exist. Wouldn't you believe it
I
somewhat?
mean, the funniest scene was when they're looking at it on the ground and they're like, this, what would you call that? This is
Yeah.
a horse like animal.
Yeah.
They were trying to beat around the bush of just not saying that it was a
Yeah.
unicorn.
And then Jen was like, "It's a fucking unicorn."
I know. They just didn't want to believe it because
Yeah. I thought maybe like they couldn't use the word unicorn,
that's what I thought.
like
Maybe
in like
somehow,
written, but the movie's called Unicorns. I
you
was
know,
like,
what
it
would
can't
be
be
funny if the whole time they like didn't say unicorn.
that because yeah. I was like, do unicorns exist in this universe, like as like a fantasy thing? I was like, maybe they don't because they don't know what this is, but they're just so in denial because they can't exist.
Yeah. The other pacing was the what was the rich guy, like the dad who takes the dust and
Mhm.
then he gets younger. He was like the like
Oh yeah, he was the
he
bad
was
guy.
the actual antagonist. The unicorns are just mad at their baby being killed. So
Yeah.
rightfully so. So
Mhm.
they're not really the true antagonists because they're not actually genuinely evil.
Right.
But there might be debate for that, honestly.
Right. They're only evil because you provoked them.
Yeah.
And yeah, the guy, the dad, is the bad guy because he just wants to kill them all.
Yeah. And then he gets killed pretty much halfway towards the movie when
Yeah.
he dies pretty quick out of like the main cast at the beginning.
I think he was the first one to die.
Yeah, out of like the mom, Will Poulter's Shepherd, and
Yeah,
Jenna and Paul. Like
he's funny.
they were the main like cast, except
Uh-huh.
what's his name from Barry.
Yeah,
What is his
the
name?
butler. I forgot.
God damn. Will Poulter's always like, come over here.
Yeah, do this. he was also funny.
Start with an R, like Riff.
Riff? I think it was Riff.
Riff.
Griff or Riff?
Griff.
Griff, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was
Griff.
Griff. He's like,
He's funny.
Griff, come over here.
Yeah.
And he's like, don't bother. No, he loves doing this stuff.
Yeah. He was doing
His
stuff.
character
Yeah.
was funny.
He's
Funny. I
hilarious.
really liked when he's in the hot tub and Paul Rudd's standing over him,
Mhm.
and he's like, "Oh, get in!" And then they hear like the unicorns,
Yeah.
and then Will Poulter just like, all right, let's get
Yeah,
at it.
his was just good.
His comedic timing is
He's
pretty good.
He's hilarious.
Him as Adam Warlock, even though Adam Warlock probably wouldn't have been funny in Guardians of the Galaxy, he probably
Right.
shouldn't be funny. But
He shouldn't, but
he's
he
funny.
was. He was. He was pretty funny. He was an idiot.
Yeah.
Character.
Where was I going? Sorry.
We're in the pacing.
I was going off on a tangent.
Yeah. So
but
it
then,
was
yeah,
all about
and
the
then
pacing.
Shepard kind of becomes the antagonist, which
Yeah.
it was just thought maybe he was not going to be like the antagonist. I should have gone somewhere else with that.
Yeah.
They just passed the torch on. It was just a little weird for me. Like it came out of nowhere.
Mhm.
Like maybe they didn't know exactly how to end it, like to get the unicorns on their side.
I can see that. Yeah.
It could be a nitpick, but I didn't like it.
Yeah. All right. To each their own. Character development. This was my lowest, mainly because of Paul Rudd, that asshole.
Mine was at 7. Yeah.
Like he
same
literally
thing.
was so bad the whole movie, and even when you thought he was doing good, he still took the damn horn. He was like, "Oh, I have this. This is why. Like, why would you take it? Just give it to him." Because he's so greedy, the bastard. He didn't grow at all. The last second he did, but that was when his eyes were open, his third eye opened. But it's too late, Paul. It's too late. The damage is already done, and he should have died. He shouldn't have came. He should have died.
Yeah.
For him, he didn't earn that revive. He didn't earn it. He didn't have the ray gun. He didn't deserve it. If they kept him dead,
agree with that one.
his arc would have been completed because he's just an asshole all the way.
It'd be nice if he didn't change. If he just became exactly like the.
Because that's who he is. That's who he is.
But the thing is,
he himself.
It wasn't believable because it was just such a 180 out of nowhere.
Yeah.
The whole, even like, I felt like there wasn't even any small steps where like Ridley like was like, oh, he's being kind of nice. Like it was like almost like every time she's like, you're kind of being like, she just pointed out you're being like greedy, mean, and then he maybe like thinks to himself, maybe I am, but then he just goes straight back to doing exactly the wrong thing every single time. He didn't learn anything.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden the 180.
But then they have their moment in the bedroom after they're getting chased, and he's like, I'm the way I am because of your mom. Yeah. Like I promised I wouldn't let anything happen to you. And then he's like, oh, by the way, I stole the horn. What? That was your moment to turn around and be good, and then you ruin it. Exactly.
That's the issue too. Like,
exactly.
I guess that was the biggest issue, that he took the horn. He didn't trust her.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was the major thing, that she's just like, you don't believe me.
Yeah.
Like, why can't you just believe me?
And he never did until he had to touch the horn.
Yeah.
And then by then it was just like, no, you don't earn that. You don't deserve that.
Well, Poulter believed her.
Yeah. Well, he was high on his own supply. He was high on his own supply.
That
and it made him a super scientist, man.
Yeah.
He was smart as hell. And he's wearing golf shorts the whole time. Yeah. Like super short. He's funny. He's funny. The ending. I have it at a 7, maybe because of
mine was a 7.
Maybe we just talked maybe like a little bit down.
It was rushed.
And then all of a sudden, I don't know if you caught it. They were running away in the house, and then all of a sudden it just turned day. Did you catch that?
Oh yeah.
All of a sudden,
I was thinking about that.
Like I can see like they've been in the house all night, but it was like a jump cut, and it was day. It was very jarring. But yeah, no, the ending I think was fine overall. It left with a lot of questions, like the ending where they just knocked the cop car out. Like, why did they have to attack it? Why couldn't they just go in front of the car and stop?
Yeah, I'm fine with ambiguous endings, like
right.
Silent Hill.
Mm-hmm.
But that for me was just like, what was even the point of that?
Right. Also, I noticed they're trying to help them by knocking the cop car off like a mountain, but you could have killed them. You could have easily killed them.
All of them down.
Yeah, the whole car. You could have killed them. I mean, I was like, whoa, it got a reaction out of me. So maybe that's where I gave it some points, but it leaves you with some questions.
I guess they were trying to find an ending because how do you can't prove that there's unicorns. The police are just
they'll think you're crazy.
They saw exactly everything. There's no evidence of the unicorns.
Right.
But then at the end when they saw the unicorns, but like the cops saw it too. Yeah. So I was like, okay, what are you doing now?
Yeah.
Like,
so I guess we have to kill them. But
we gotta kill them.
You'll be safe. It was.
I was just weird. Like, maybe like the cop goes, and then dispatch and was like, maybe like that's where it ended with them, like the unicorns not hitting the car, just like them running side by side.
Yeah.
And then the cop acknowledging them and then radioing it, and then
Mhm.
that's the end of the movie.
Right. Maybe.
And that
I
would have been
think
a little more ambiguous, but it was like, why are you knocking the car? It was
yeah.
just odd.
My thought is the unicorns are smart enough to where if anybody else knows they exist, they're just going to try to study them, and they don't want that. So they're going to eliminate the people. Obviously, they know that Paul Rudd and Jenna, they're good.
Because
They're
maybe
on
they
their
touched the
side.
horn. I don't know if that
Right.
has anything to do with it.
Yeah. I don't know. Because they know they're not going to hurt them, so they're safe. But anybody else, I think they have to eliminate.
The
Because
only
then
other
they're
person who
endangering
survived was
themselves.
Griff,
Yeah, he ran away.
and he was driving behind them.
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
end.
yeah. And yeah, they didn't knock his car down. Did they?
They knew him. I think they knew. Like he just kind of ran away. I think the unicorns can tell who's actually good or bad.
Maybe. But did they only know Ridley was good because she originally touched the horn? What if she never did?
Yeah, that would probably be a major thing. Like they wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that when you touch the horn, you kind of see death, but you don't actually die. Like you
Yeah.
see like an afterlife. That's what Paul Rudd was kind of saying. Like he's like,
Because
I
she saw the mom.
yeah,
She was
that
like, I see mom.
even when it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good acting. You can tell exactly what she was seeing on
Mhm.
that front. When like the first time when she goes into the trippy thing, I think that's exactly what you're supposed to know
Yeah.
that they see is like their mom or dad.
Yeah.
Like it was pretty good.
Yeah. And then entertainment, regardless of anything, I thought I gave it an 8.
I gave it an 8.5. Like
Oh, so you
overall,
enjoyed it, but
entertainment
certain thing. Oh yeah.
yeah. That's why I have this
Yeah.
entertainment.
Near the ending is when it really got entertaining.
Yeah.
Like once the action started and the guns and the hunting and the woods.
Guns go boom.
Yeah, guns go boom boom, and all of like the giant when the unicorns come to fuck shit up. That was there for it.
Overall, like just entertainment wise, it was fun.
It was
just
fun.
like
It was a fun
unicorns
story.
killing people.
Yeah.
Will Poulter.
Mhm.
But just the basics aspects of like general. It was
When you break it down,
didn't
yeah.
compare.
I see. Yeah, no, it was very fun. It's definitely a movie I would recommend to see at least once.
Yeah.
You know, high rewatchability for me, not really. I will, but not like, oh, I have to see this. There's nothing really. There's no like plot twists. Like, there's nothing in it to where if you watch it a second time, anything's ruined. Not really.
That's why I didn't do anything with like replay.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was just basic to where it's a wacky movie. Like if it's on, like
Yeah.
I would just watch it.
Right.
But I think it's a pretty fun movie. Like Will Poulter's comedy is pretty funny in it,
Mhm.
so that it's just kind of fun to watch occasionally.
It's a movie to put on like in the
comedic
background.
timing is really good.
Yeah.
He carried that movie. I'll say
He did.
honestly, like
He carried it.
he carried it more than Paul Rudd, unfortunately. And
Yeah,
usually
Paul
I would
Rudd,
say the
He
opposite.
didn't have a lot to do.
He didn't.
I didn't update.
Nah.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't update the final thoughts?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Positives for me, I really enjoyed the action parts.
The action
Like
was
in the
fun.
woods when they're trying to hunt the one and they're
Yeah.
they're running around,
Predator
they're
fight.
shooting. Yeah, the Jurassic Park and stuff. I really like that. And the comedic timing of Will Poulter.
That was my main
Those are the
freaking
positives for me.
pro was the Will Poulter's comedy.
Mhm.
I really wish that because I forget the actor's name, but Griff was like in it more.
I do
'Cause
too.
I liked him in the show Barry
Mhm.
with Bill Hader, and he was funny in that.
Mhm.
But
He was really
I
funny.
wish they did more with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I said.
Yeah, cons with you. The pacing in the beginning
Yeah,
was a bit slow.
pacing slow. It's an interesting plot, kind of like jumbled
Mhm.
for me. Ending didn't feel like it like belonged. That like what we talked about.
Yeah. The other negative for me is Paul Rudd's character. He didn't deserve that ending. He should have died. He didn't deserve it.
He didn't deserve.
They didn't write that well. Yeah. I thought one of the best scenes was when the dad got mauled out of nowhere. He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna continue on," and then he just gets mauled
I knew exactly what he was going.
out of nowhere.
Mine was Shepard snorting.
Yeah.
He just he goes crazy like, all right, I got this. I got this.
He's got like the whole. He turns into a blueprint man.
Yeah.
He sees everything. He knows everything.
He's like, I know everything. I know everything.
He's good. He's good.
He was.
He's good.
Would we recommend this?
I would.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a fun time.
It's fun entertainment. That's all it is.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. It's not a trash movie. It's not a great movie. It's a fun movie.
Yeah.
It has its lows. It has its highs, as all movies do. Yeah,
It's no house shark.
no house shark. That's peak.
If you compare anything to house shark, like you don't want to be a house shark.
No. Watch House Shark and tell us what you thought of it. I think it's on Amazon Prime. So that is our review for Death of a Unicorn.
6.9.
7.6.
All right.
It's either a 7.6 or like a 7.5. Minus 0.1 point based on the ending, I think. Because I might change it, but around there. Same thing. But yeah. This was a fun episode.
It was.
We did a lot.
We did.
We crammed it. I think we've been going for like an hour and a half.
Whew.
It's a long episode for you. It's a special treat. Just for you.
Now subscribe to our Patreon. No, okay.
Yes, we don't have a Patreon.
We don't have one.
So, yeah, we hope you enjoyed. As always, thanks for tuning in. Please consider subscribing if you like our content. If you happen to watch all the way through and you got here, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long watch, but hey, you'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Put it on in the background, do whatever you want. Clean the house, listen to us.
Skip parts, skip to where you want to hear.
Yeah, once we have the eligibility to put time codes in, we'll do it.
Yeah,
we don't.
I don't know why.
Because we need to have a certain threshold, but we'll do it once we are able to.
It consists of watch time and just subscriber count.
Yeah, so get us up there. We're
That's
almost
the
at
mixing
100. We're at 89 currently.
Yeah, we're at 89.
100's a huge number. We can't wait till we hit that. Maybe something big will happen at 100. We don't know. We'll talk about that.
Think of 150.
Oh, 150 more so. Something at 100. Something.
Yeah.
Maybe just like a celebration. And then 150, something big will happen. But we'll get there when we get there.
Shout out to Papa Goss.
Yes.
We heard that he got his winning.
His package arrived safely. So our giveaway was a success. Thanks for everybody who entered and gave us your favorite movies. If you didn't win, we'll do more. Better luck next time.
And we'll also put a link to Papa Goss. I think he has a YouTube channel.
He has a YouTube channel. He's on Instagram. I think maybe Facebook. But yeah, we'll link him in. So go follow him.
Yeah, he does like
He's
unboxings, Funko Pops, all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We're glad that he has another thing to his collection, and he's gonna review what we gave him.
Yeah, he's gonna unbox it.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool. You can see my packaging.
So we'll give the link to where you would find his channel there, and maybe if that video is posted, also in there.
Yeah. So yeah, go check him out. Watch that unboxing if you want to. Subscribe to us. Subscribe to our. Well, you can't subscribe to anything else. You follow everything else. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok.
Up to date.
Follow us on Twitter, X. I'm starting to post there more. All the reels and stuff. Facebook. Everything. Someone asked about Spotify. I think on Facebook or something. Someone said, "Are you on Spotify?" I hope so.
People have asked
So
me.
I got to keep up on that. I've been slacking. I think the last one I put up there was the Christmas episode. Because we have 0 views on all of them.
Yeah, nothing goes to Spotify.
So we have to learn how to
Let us
promote
know where
that.
you guys watch it. Like, what are you guys doing when you're watching our stuff?
Yeah, and if you know about it, tell us how to promote on Spotify more, other than just saying, "Hey, we're on Spotify."
Yeah.
There's got to be a way. But I'll get back into putting all of our content on Spotify. We promise we're going to get the Discord up and running very soon. We're still working through it.
We'll give you updates.
It's time consuming, but it'll be a whole fledged community where you can do a whole bunch of stuff, gather, talk. So we'll get there.
Do anything horror.
Yeah, anything. So yeah, I think that'll do it.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll do it.
That'll do it. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week with another episode.